morning, Bacon Bits beautiful people, your girl, poet. Midday Shenanigans going down at WPTC 95.5. I have the pleasure of standing with the man, the myth, the legend. He's tall. Shawne Merriman in the building. You might just remember him from the University of Maryland, Go Terps. Might remember him from more than a few NFL seasons, 3-time Pro Bowler, All-Pro. One thing I got asked on Twitter when I said he was going to be with me today was, how did you get the nickname Lights Out? Like, I found out about this here story. We're just going to get into this, and then we go get to the real reason why you're here.
So my sophomore year, I went to Frederick Douglass High School in Upper Marlboro. Shout out to Douglas Eagles over there. I knocked out 4 guys in one game. 4 guys in one game, 3 in the first half, 1 in the second half. So that name stuck with me all the way through my high school, college, and then the pros.
And he did it in all of those episodes too. So you have a clothing foundation a clothing line that I found out about, Lights Out. So for those who may not know about that, what's the elevator spiel on Lights Out and why you started it?
Well, you know, I had the name and I branded it. Started selling hats and T-shirts when I was at the University of Maryland. And I really started liking the industry. So now we're able to sell it at some of the biggest stores, even now here. You know, we're in DTLR, we're in Shoe City, we're in Sports Zone. So I'm liking the whole, you know, the whole branding situation. And now we get a chance to sign athletes and do big events like we're doing tomorrow. So it's been fun.
He already alluded to why he's here. Not bad for a dude from Upper Marlboro. You have this youth initiative that's going on. And it's going to be D.C. and Baltimore, because I told y'all we were a part of the DMV. I regress. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so tomorrow, for those you don't know, I own the number 36 car. Jesse Iwuji is one of 2 African Americans in the sport of NASCAR. And we have a big initiative tomorrow, bringing 100 kids from D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, Baltimore. So we get a chance to bring these kids and have them some different exposure, some opportunities that they might not have had within the sport of NASCAR, because it is a great sport. And I think that you have to be able to get to the race, find out the information, because I don't think the information was out there enough, and have the opportunity. And I keep saying opportunity because when I was growing up and we didn't have it to even find out the information about NASCAR, so I wouldn't known about it. But if I did, I would have been involved in the sport much earlier. So I'm giving kids an opportunity to open their horizons and really, you know, fall in love with a new sport.
Oh, I'm falling in love with you for doing that now. I know you have plenty of places to go. There's no way that I can have an NFL player in front of me without, of course, asking. Everyone's talking about the take a knee controversy. The controversy was thrown on for a smokescreen. That's me, not him. But as a former NFL player, and knowing that the initial reason for the knee was to say something, put some kind of a spotlight on police brutality, now looking at where it is now, how do you feel?
Yeah, you know, for me, initially I was like, oh, why would you do that during the national anthem? I didn't think it was a big deal, right? I just had my own personal beliefs and, oh, well, you can use social media and do all these other things, so maybe he shouldn't have did it. To see the outrage, to see people voice their opinions and just absurd over him doing that, maybe I was a little bit naive about the whole situation and why he was doing it in the first place. So it not only opened up my eyes, but I think it opened up a lot of eyes to what's really going on in this country, the problems that we're really having as being minorities, as being black here in the country. So I'm glad it was going on. I'm glad that now not only he's doing it, but other guys are doing it, and now the teams. That's most important. Now the teams are doing it, so there's no more of the finger point. There's no more singling the guy out or blackballing one guy. Now you have the teams doing it, and that's the right way to go.
Because it starts the conversation. That's what we do. If folks want to meet you tomorrow or be there for your next event, where can they find you?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be at the Dover International Speedway, what they call a Monster Mile. This track is amazing. So we get a chance to bring these 100 kids out. Oh, by the way, follow me at Shawne Merriman on Twitter, at Shawne Merriman on Instagram, and follow the company at Lights Out Brand, and lightsoutbrand.com is the website.
All right, there you go. More to come. Midday Shenanigans, my dude, forever.
Yeah.
Doing things for
My
the
girl.
community. Oh, fine ass.